Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny episode. Before we begin, as always, I am giving away 1,000 silver for Destiny on the channel this week. All you have to do to enter and to win is be subscribed to this channel, show your support by liking this video, and leave a comment down below on what you're going to be doing for the changes of the meta coming very soon on Tuesday, February 14th. Remember, on Tuesday, February 14th, the meta is going to be changing extensively due to auto rifles getting a buff, due to changes to shotguns. Special weapon ammunition is now lowered, and if you die, you now lose special weapon ammunition. So with that being said, I'm going to be showing you guys my changes and why I believe the sidearms are going to become the new meta, alongside auto rifles. Now, auto rifles are a very good, decent gun, and if they give the buff for the damage multiplier if you get precision hits, I'm pretty sure that auto rifles are going to become the new meta, alongside this special weapon, sidearms. Why I'm saying that is because of the simple fact is a lot of people love their special ammo. But with the new meta patch, there's going to be a change in special ammo. Every 60 seconds, special ammo is going to spawn. Alongside that, if you die, you will revive with no special ammo. But everybody already knows sidearms have special weapon ammunition right as you spawn into the game. So you'll always have special ammo if you have a sidearm, and you'll be able to counter other people that are using shotgunners. So, with that being said, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the new meta. Let's go and try it out and give it a test run. So Guardians, we finally got into a match. It took a while to spawn into the match. It took about 15 minutes to actually get paired up with a match. I'm not too sure why, but we're playing Control, just a normal Control game. I'm going to be talking to you guys live while playing this gameplay, so I hope the gameplay is good for you guys, and I also hope that my commentary is good while I'm trying to focus on a game. So, live commentary, something I normally don't do on my videos, but I thought it'd be pretty awesome to do in this video. And as you can clearly see, I died because of it, but hopefully we can get our act together and make a really awesome gameplay for you. Now, I'm going to be running my Stormcaller Warlock alongside the Impossible Machines to give me that Landfall perk, and next to that, I'm going to be using the Burning Eye Adept from the Trials of Osiris Year 3. If you go Flawless, you get the Adept version. This is a really awesome scout rifle, and you should be able to 3 to 4 burst people if you're getting headshots. Now, alongside this, I'm going to be using the Trespasser. You guys probably already seen me have it out in my hands. Yes, I'm going to be using the sidearm, the Trespasser, because this is a video trying to tell you guys to use the sidearms inside of the new update. Why? Because they're going to be absolutely fantastic to use. And we're going to get into that a little bit more while talking about the update right before the launch of the update pops up. Because it is right now, February 14th, and literally within 2.5 hours, we are going to be in the new update. We're going to be in the new patch notes, and we're going to be having a bunch of changes added into the Crucible. So let's go over all those really quickly right now. So first change, the high rate of fire pulse rifles, more so the Clever Dragon and the Grasp of Malik, are now going to be lowered in damage. Alongside that, they're lowering the rate of fire a little bit. The low rate of fire pulse rifles are going to get increased. Alongside that, they're increasing hand cannons, and they're also increasing the accuracy damage multiplier on auto rifles by 0.05. That damage multiplier, though, does mean a game-changing victory with an auto rifle, because that 0.05 they've tested, and they even stated it is a huge change from what it used to be. Next up, scout rifles. Scout rifles didn't really get hit, but there are a couple exotics out there that might get hit. There was high caliber rounds that were fixed, meaning that high caliber rounds, I believe, on the Mida multi-tool might be fixed and actually might work more often than it used to. Alongside that, they fixed high caliber rounds on all the other guns that it didn't work on either, like hand cannons and auto rifles. So that's really cool. And alongside this, we've got the special weapon ammunition changes. So, what are the changes? Well, you spawn into the match like you normally would with special ammunition, and the problem with that is, well, there's no issue. Cool, we have special ammunition at the beginning of a match. That's pretty standard. But, what happens if you die? Well, Bungie is now removing all special weapon ammunition on your Guardian when you die. So, pretty much if you have shotgun ammunition or you have a sniper rifle and you're using it, and those are the guns that you like using, you might want to be careful, because if you die, you lose that ammo. Now, they have countered that a little bit with allowing special weapon ammunition on the map to spawn every 60 seconds. So every minute, all the crates on the map will respawn with special weapon ammunition from the time that they were picked up initially. Then you also have the viability of using sidearms. So if you're not going to be using a shotgun and you're not going to be using a sniper rifle, or say you die too often trying to shotgun rush, or say you're not good at sniping and you get picked off by a scout rifle, don't worry about that. Drop those guns. Forget about them. If you're not going to have the ammunition to use them, then why use them? That's kind of what my thought is. So if you're not good enough to use a shotgun and not good enough to use a sniper rifle, what's next? Fusion rifles? Sidearms? Just pick up a sidearm. You're not going to regret it. Why? Because sidearms, when the Rise of Iron expansion dropped, got a huge buff. Sidearms are actually really good now. Sidearms have a lot of damage. They output damage very quickly because they are very fast rate of fire. And there's some of them out there, like the Drake's Promise or the Trespasser, which are exotic sidearms, that have some really nice perks on them. If you kill somebody with a Trespasser and you reload immediately afterwards, you will get a damage buff on that, and you will be able to melt another Guardian. And actually, I just did it right there. So I'm going to just do a little dance because that was exciting. So right when I bring up the perk, I got to use it on the Trespasser. That is absolutely outstanding. Now that perk is beneficial. It's crucial. It does a lot of damage very, very quickly and will get you out of tight situations, especially against shotgunners. And then you get to laugh and you get to look back at that person that you just killed with a shotgun and say, you don't have special weapon ammunition anymore. So what are you going to do? Also, alongside this, you can go and run around the map with a sidearm and take all the special weapon ammunition and not let the enemy team get any of it. And another cool thing about this is if their team picks up special weapon ammunition, the teammates near those Guardians have to be closer together now. Instead of the drop rate being 100 meters, now it's 75. So take that into consideration while using whatever primary you want in this meta, because it is a primary meta now. It is mandatory to use your primary. You're going to have to learn how to use your hand cannon or your pulse rifle. You're going to have to learn how to use that auto rifle that you've been saving in the vault, like the Suros regime or something along those lines. And you're definitely going to have to pull out that special weapon ammunition that you're going to have to be able to use. So grab a sidearm, because if you die, don't worry. You have some special weapon ammunition for that sidearm still available even if you die. And that is why the sidearms are going to be a part of the meta. Alongside this, you're going to have to still worry about fusion rifles, shotguns, and snipers. There's still going to be people out there running the invective. Or there's still going to be people out there running the icebreaker. I'm not saying that shotguns and sniper rifles are out of the meta completely. There are still sniper rifles out there, or really decent snipers, that can manage to hold off their own and survive long enough to use all their special weapon ammunition on someone. Alongside that, there's still people out there good enough to stay alive to use their shotgun ammunition. I'm telling you, there's some shotgun apes that I've seen survive some crazy ass things in this game while using a shotgun, while rushing into Guardian fire, and still being able to survive and use all of the rounds in their special. So just be careful and try the sidearms. Try them. Enjoy them, because they're in the game and it's actually a meta that might allow you to use those more often. Another couple notes to implement is there are going to be some changes with the exotics, so you will have to stay tuned for those because they weren't announced exactly right away. There's going to be some patch notes updated on the Bungie.net site, which I will try to cover on my channel in another video. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, definitely drop a like on this video and leave a comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, just for that information, because I will be keeping you guys up to date on the extra stuff that they didn't announce in their live stream. Now, going off of that, Bungie did make a statement about several different things. Blink is going to be changed a little bit, apparently. Not too sure what they did to Blink. Alongside that, they did change something to, I believe, the invective. It might regenerate ammo faster, maybe. I'm not too sure. And then they also stated The last word, I believe, got some form of change, or they at least made a comment about it, but I'm not too sure on if it actually has some changes to it. So that's all things that you might have to stay focused on in remembering. Alongside that, I do believe they might do something to No Land Beyond with the no flinch. They might actually add the No Land Beyond to have flinch, but that's also not really proven. Bungie hasn't really stated anything on No Land. It's kind of my speculation because it's pretty overpowered. If you are aimed on an enemy guardian and they shoot you and your scope jumps off of that person, as long as your scope was initially on that person's head, it's a headshot. I don't understand how. I don't understand why. But for some reason, even if your scope isn't on that person, it's still a headshot. Even if you're aiming completely away from that guardian. As long as it was a flinch damage that pushed your scope off of that person, you still get a headshot. So yeah, sidearms. Definitely going to be the new meta. What do you guys think? Leave some comments down below on letting me know your questions and concerns on this. Also, leave some comments about whether you think sidearms are going to be very, very viable in this new meta. And also, leave those comments for that 1,000 silver giveaway on what weapons you're going to start using inside of the Crucible when the update drops in, well, 2.5 hours. So yeah, 2.5 hours, we're going to have a brand new meta, and I'm pretty excited about it. Thank you, Guardians, so much for watching my content again. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. Comment any questions or concerns, as always, down below in the comment section. And again, Guardians, stay violent, be privileged. We'll see you all in the next episode.